sleepy, sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, I'm going to be reading the blurbs for our Jen ASMR summer reading list. If you're not familiar with my Patreon, we have a book club. We meet once a month and we read 2 books per month. And the last Sunday of the month, we have our meeting on Discord, which is like a voice chat where we chat about the books, what we thought of them and stuff like that. You don't have to talk, you can just type in the chat also if you're not really comfortable with that. And then we choose some books for the month after, and then I do a little ASMR video reading the blurbs from our choices, and then everybody gets stuck in, starts reading, and then we just continue. And last summer we took 3 months to, like a little hiatus of 3 months to do 5 books. And this year we are doing 4 books over 2 months. So July and August, the book club meeting will be on the last Sunday of August to discuss these 4 books. So even if you're not a patron, you are very welcome to read along with us, and you can even just pop what you thought of them in the comments of this video, or if you're over on Patreon, then I would love to discuss what you thought of these books during the book club meeting. And if you're not ready to read anything at the moment and you just want to enjoy me reading some blurbs, then just enjoy this video as is. Everyone is welcome. Okay, so I don't have any physical copies of any of these books. I haven't started reading any of them. I haven't even bought any for the Kindle or on audiobook. That's another thing. Audiobooks, Kindle, real copy, we don't care. Do whatever you want, do it how you want. I will probably be doing at least 1 audiobook and the rest probably on my Kindle. I might get just one physical copy because I can't read too long in the sun with my Kindle because it just like overheats. So I'm thinking maybe 1 audiobook, 2 Kindle and 1 real book. We'll see how it goes. I've already seen one of these is only like $3.99 on the Kindle, so that's definitely going to be one of the one of the Kindle ones I read. And the other ones we'll see. So I have my Kindle, but what I like to do when I'm reading the blurbs on the Kindle, because I don't have the physical copy, is make some sounds with a random book. And I brought this one for today's video, Les Grandes Énigmes Judiciaires. So it is a French book that I got during a car boot sale because I thought the sounds would be great, and they are. So today I'm going to be just propping this book here and doing some light tapping and scratching while I read, so you can have some book sounds and maybe on the spine because it sounds pretty nice. Okay, so all of these books were chosen by the group. So we chose 3 of them in May, and the 4th one we chose last week in June's book club meeting. Okay, and the first one I'm going to read for you is Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. So this one's going to be our very like girly romance, nostalgia, very summery book. This is going to be our very summer read. Last year we read one of Carly Fortune's books as well. The one every year after I think is the one that's now a series over on Amazon, and it was really good, so we were all pretty excited to read another one for this year. The other ones are not all specifically summery, but this one is definitely the most summery one. Okay, so Our Perfect Storm, #1 best-selling summer romance from the author behind Every Year After. Yeah, I should have just read it there. the hit new, and I'm guessing that's going to say TV show. So, 421 pages. Came out on the 7th of May 2026, so quite new. The instant #1 New York Times bestseller. A dream of a love story, Rosie Walsh. Charged with chemistry and rippling with atmosphere, Holly Miller. Full of laughter and yearning, Holly Gramazio. Okay. Oh, went too far. Come back. That just reminded me of Titanic. When I just said that, I was like, come back. Isn't that when Rose is in the water and she's like trying to do the whistle and she's telling the guys to come back? The way I just whispered it there reminded me of that. Sorry, a little tangent. Okay. 2 best friends, 7 days in paradise, one last chance to fall in love or fall apart. Dun, dun, dun. Frankie and George have been best friends since they were 8. They've always clashed and come back together. It's what they do until now. On the eve of her wedding, Frankie doesn't know where they stand or even if George will show up as her best man. Oh, it's okay, guy girl. I was thinking Georgie or something, Frankie and Georgie, but no. Okay, is he going to be her best man? As she loses hope, in walks George for one glorious evening. Frankie's life is finally perfect, but it all comes crashing down when her fiancé dumps her the next morning, leaving only a note behind. Jesus. Crushed and confused, Frankie only wants to wallow, but George has a different idea. He wants her to go on her honeymoon with him for 1 week to the lush rainforests and misty beaches of Tofino. Where's Tofino? Frankie agrees, seeing the trip for what it really is, one last chance to repair their friendship, even if it means unearthing secrets and long-buried feelings neither knows how to handle, even if it means falling apart for good. Oh, sounds very dramatic. I like it. Praise for Carly Fortune, funny and sexy. This promises to be the escapist novel of the summer. I hope so. A dreamy read full of romance. With summery weather, stunning sunsets and boat trips, it's impossible not to feel the holiday spirit while reading this book. Swoon-worthy, sun-drenched, beautifully described scenery and a heart-fluttering friends to lovers story make this one of 2025's best romances. Oh, wait. I thought I said 2026. Or maybe that's just general praise for her in general. Okay, well. Either way, I think we're gonna love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, on to a more serious one now. Just let it charge up. There we go. Lady Tremaine. Reese's book club pick. Is it Reese Witherspoon? I think probably. She has a book club, doesn't she? Yeah. Okay. So Lady Tremaine by Rachel Hawkhauser. I don't know how to pronounce her name, sorry. Rachel Hawkhauser, I think. So 341 pages. 3rd of March 2026. So also quite recent. Although I'm not always sure if that's the date that it came out or this version of it came out. I probably shouldn't read those in these videos, just in case it's not the right one. Okay. Instant New York Times bestseller, Reese's book club pick, Indie Next pick, and Library Reads pick. With transporting prose and a galloping plot, this wholly original take on Cinderella, recasts the wicked stepmother, a riveting, complex pain to woman's strength. What is pain? P-A-E-A-N. I don't know that word. People. Book of the week. Destined to be one of the biggest books of the year. Glennon Doyle, #1 best-selling author of Untamed. Breathtakingly beautiful, said Amelia Hart, best-selling author of Wayward. Okay, so some good praise there. Twice widowed Lady Etheldreda, Verity Isolde Tremaine Bramley. Okay, that's a lot of names. Lady Etheldreda Verity Isolde Tremaine Bramley is solely responsible for her 2 children, a priggish stepdaughter, a razor-taloned peregrine falcon, and a crumbling manor. Fierce and determined, Ethel clings to the respectability her deceased husband's title affords her, hoping it will secure her daughter's future through marriage. When a royal ball offers a chance to change everything, Ethel risks her pride in pursuit of an invitation for all 3 of her daughters, only to see her hopes fulfilled by the wrong one. As an engagement to the future king unfolds, Ethel discovers a sordid secret hidden in the depths of the royal family, forcing her to choose between the security she craves and the well-being of the stepdaughter who has rebuffed her at every turn. As if Bridgerton met Circe, or Circe, and exhilarating to its core, Lady Tremaine reimagines the myth of the evil stepmother at the heart of the world's most famous fairy tale. It is a battle cry for a mother's love for her daughters and a celebration of women everywhere who make their own fortunes. It sounds pretty interesting, I think. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, on to the next book. And the next one is Wild Dark Shore, and it's also a Reese's book club pick. Cool, means it'll be good. And it is by Charlotte McConaughey, and it looks like it came out on the 4th of March 2025. Looks like it. 307 pages. Reese's book club pick, instant New York Times bestseller, book of the month, Club's book of the year, long listed for the Women's Prize for Fiction, a best book of the year. NPR, Time, USA Today, The Economist, Scientific American, Good Housekeeping, Reader's Digest, BuzzFeed, Book Riot, HuffPost, Jezebel, The Globe and Mail, Kirkus, and more. Okay, so people are liking it. A breathtaking novel of romance, mystery, and twists that will shock you. I love this book so much. Reese Witherspoon, a wildly talented writer. Emily St. John Mandel, absolutely astonishing. McConaughey's writing knocks me over every time, said Frederick Backman. Oh, cool. Spellbinding, exceptionally imagined, thoroughly humane. Washington Post, my absolute favorite book of 2025, Carly Fortune. Oh, full circle. A family on a remote island, a mysterious woman washed ashore, a rising storm on the horizon. Oh yeah, this one is kind of like a thriller, mystery, but not scary. So I'm okay. I don't like scary books. Dominic Salt and his 3 children are caretakers of Shearwater, a tiny island not far from Antarctica. Home to the world's largest seed bank, Shearwater was once full of researchers, but with the sea levels rising, the salts are now its final inhabitants. Until, during the worst storm the island has ever seen, a woman mysteriously washes ashore. Isolation has taken its toll on the salts, but as they nurse the woman, Rowan, back to strength, it begins to feel like she might just be what they need. Rowan, long accustomed to protecting herself, starts imagining a future where she could belong to someone again. But Rowan isn't telling the whole truth about why she set out for Shearwater. And when she discovers sabotaged radios and a freshly dug grave, she realizes Dominic is keeping his own secrets. Dun, dun, dun. As the storms of Shearwater gather force, they all must decide if they can trust each other enough to protect the precious seeds in their care before it's too late. And if they can finally put the tragedies of the past behind them to create something new together. A novel of breathtaking twists, dizzying beauty, and ferocious love, Wild Dark Shore is about the impossible choices we make to protect the people we love, even as the world around us disappears. That's actually the first time I've read the full blurb of that one, so I was kind of like, oh, as we're going along. Because when we choose the books for the month after, we'll just like recommend to each other and tell like what we think it's about and things like the rough gist of it. So sometimes I've already read the blurb and sometimes not, like there. That's cool. Okay, one more book, and the next one is kind of the silly one. We popped like a romantic one, a serious one, a retelling, and then we popped a little silly one in there. The Retired Assassin's Guide to Country Gardening by Naomi Gutner. A New Zealand paranormal cozy mystery. How much fun is that going to be? I love anything that's like New Zealand, Australia, by there. And this is one that's only $3.99, so I'm going to get this one on the Kindle. And it's free if you have the Kindle subscription, by the way, if anyone's interested in joining along with us. So yeah, Naomi Gutner. I don't know the author. 390 pages, possibly published on the 25th of January 2025. Possibly. Can we open, please? Oh, there's not much to read in the blurb. Okay, Dante has come to the small coastal town of Takohi, not sure, New Zealand, for a fresh start in life, but he doesn't want to open a B&B or save a charming bookshop or start a romance with a single mother in need of rescuing. He wants to forget about his past career, which involved a lot of dead bodies, and have everyone leave him the heck alone. Unfortunately for Dante, life has other plans. Doesn't it sound just like a fun little book? And there's actually 3 books in the series. It looks like The Retired Assassin's Guide to Country Gardening, this one, Orchid Hunting, and I can't see the last one for some reason. Let me go back, because when I searched for this one, the others came up. There we go. Amateur Theatrics. That's it. Third one is amateur theatrics. Okay. So there we have it, guys. That is the 4 books. Blurbs all read. So Our Perfect Storm from Carly Fortune. Lady Tremaine from Rachel Hockhauser. Wild Dark Shore from Charlotte McConaughey. And The Retired Assassin's Guide to Country Gardening from Naomi Kuttner. I hope that you will be able to join along with us to read 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these books. Please let me know in the comments if you've already read any of these, what you thought of them, or if you're planning to read along. Try not to put spoilers in the comments, and if you do little spoilers, then leave a few lines in your comments so that way people don't see it straight away. They're scrolling. And if you would like to follow along with what I'm reading, what page I'm on, things like that, and not just me, but a bunch of other sleepy squirrels, you can join us over on Goodreads. You can follow the JenASMR book club, like join the little group, or you can just like follow me on there to see what I'm reading and what page I'm on of specific books. And of course, if you would like to join in with our book club on the last Sunday of every month and see my blurb reading videos every month, that's over on Patreon for €3 per month. We would love to have you. Okay. So if you made it to this point in the video without falling asleep, I would like you to add some Cinderella emojis in the comments for Lady Tremaine. Do a pumpkin carriage, dress, fairy godmother, whatever you like. You can pop that in with your regular comment, letting me know which one of these books you've either already read or excited to read. If you're going to be reading along with us. If you like book content, I also I'm reading chapter by chapter over on Patreon. I'm not super regular with it right now, but I'm trying. I've done the first 6 chapters of a Bill Bryson travel Appalachian Trail book, which I love. I love that book so much. So hopefully I'll get another chapter or 2 done this summer. If you are far too sleepy to comment about the books, you can just pop a little Cinderella emoji in there by itself. I'll know what you mean. I will see your support. Thank you. Okay, so I hope that every single one of my lovely sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble of gum. For example, if you are in Fort Lauderdale in Florida in the USA, like my lovely patron Hannah. Hey Hannah. Hannah's in book club. She's been there from the beginning. And Hannah has a little message for us. She says, enjoy your rest and relaxation, sleepy squirrels. Thank you, Hannah. You too. Enjoy your rest and relaxation.